Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. So today what we are going to do is yet another nails, and it will be based on an inspiration picture that I found. This trend has come and gone actually from the platform, but I just felt like doing it, so we are doing it today. Now we will be applying the gel extension on these nails. The previous set of extensions were removed and cuticle work has already been completed. Cuticle work means all of the excess growth onto the nail plate and the cuticle edges have been cleaned and cut. Now please do excuse these cut marks all around my nails. This is because I have extremely sensitive portion. So right now the cuticle work is completed. Between two sets of nails, I always make sure that there is a time gap between those two sets so that my nails can breathe between two different sets. So the first set is removed and I have already applied the cuticle oil a couple of minutes before. It's completely soaked into my nails. I'll leave it at it for 3 to 4 hours and then I'll be back with doing the next set of nails. So hi guys, the second portion of this video would be application of the extensions. Now, like I said, I have prepped my nails prior to this video. Now we are going to size the nail tips. So today I'm going to use nail tips, soft gel tips. So this is a brand that I use for soft gel and they are short coffin. So I have already, when you open this, you can see different sizing. So over here the camera is not actually picking up, but there is different sizes written over here. So accordingly I have already sized my nail tips and kept it aside. So these are my nail sizes. So how do you size it is, you take one and you place it on top of your nail. Now the important thing is that when you size the nails like this, from side to side it should be fully covered. Side to side it should be fully covered. Now if it is a little bigger, you can always go in with a nail file and file this off and give it into a proper shape. Now this is not etched in the inside. Now for etching what I use is a e-file. It is not a beginner product, but it is good to etch inside. So this is the nail e-file that I use, and this is from Melody Susie. It's a popular brand. So this is one normal e-file that I use to etch the inside of the nail. So I'll show you how I do that. For that, along with the nail file, you get a couple of bits like this. So the one that I use to etch inside is a rubber band. This one is what I use, and this one is removable. See, like this. It comes in packets like this. This you can buy from Amazon, again separate ones. So this is what I use to etch the inside of the nails, and sometimes I often use this to file the nail also. So I'll show you how I etch the inside of the nail. This I do before I start application of gel. So you have to press this inside, and when you on it, see there is this motor over here. It's written right and left here. So when you open this, it turns to the right, and to adjust the RPM there is a wheel here. So I hope you can hear the sound. right? And if I have to change the direction of the rotation, just push this back and it changes the rotation. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to etch the inside of the nail extension up till where my actual nail sits. So if it is this, till here I will file off and I'll show you. See now, it has become matte here and glossy on the side. I'm sorry. Now this is a little big for me, so I'll be filing off the sides, but that I'll do with a hand file. Same way, I will go ahead and etch the inside of all the nails. So I have etched the inside of the extensions. Now I'm just going to file a little just to ensure that it sits comfortably, because it's a little big and coming onto the other side. So I will file a little from both the edges. I'm using a normal hand file over here for that. So now that is completed. So I'm just going to keep this aside for the time being. Nails, now we are going to prep the nails. The cuticle part was over. What we are going to do now is lightly file the surface. Just lightly, so that, like I said, it sits on. Anything that you put on the nail has a surface to grip on. So just lightly I am doing. You can see that I am not pushing it so hard, just lightly. So the filing is over. You can see the amount of dust. I'm going to just brush that out. Now that is complete. The nails are roughened. Next step would be to apply the dehydrator and primer. So this is a brand that I use, Morven, and it comes as 2 sets, just like this, primer and dehydrator. So I'm going with the dehydrator first. Just applying only on the nail surface and ensuring that it doesn't touch the skin. What this does is it ensures that all of the moisture is taken away from the nail. Next is it takes just seconds to completely dry off. Completely dry off. The next I'm going to do is the acid primer. This again, make sure it doesn't touch the skin, but it is applied everywhere on the nail. Right. So nail is also nicely prepped. Next we'll start with the gel application. So
the brand that I use for my gel is known as IDB. I have shown it in my previous video. I'll show again. So this is IDB gel that I use, hard gel it is. This requires a minimum of 1 minute to fully cure the gel. So I'm just taking a normal brush that I have bought from Amazon and I'll be applying it just like a normal nail polish. This is just to create an adhesion layer for the extension that we are planning of putting on the nail. Same way the other 3 nails also I'll be doing. Now we're going to cure this for exactly 1 minute. So the curing is done. Now what we are going to do is we are going to take each of our extension and we are going to apply a tiny bit of drop of the gel. So I'm taking just a tiny bit. That much also is not entirely required. Just applying it at the, not at the center but at the bottom, 3/4 from the edged portion from the top I'm applying. And now flipping it, making sure my lamp is on, I'm going to place it at a 45-degree angle from the center of the nail. Now I'm going to leave a little bit of edge there from my actual nail. That is to ensure that I can fill again. So I'm just going to hold it and see if any extension, any gel has come out. Nothing has come out. From the back side I'm just going to level it up straight, otherwise it's going to bulge there. Now going to press and cure it. I have flash cured it. You can see at the back that the gel I have taken and I have spreaded it out. Here also you can see that a little gap is there. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to cure it one more time fully. Full 1 minute as per the product description. So now that is fully cured and stuck onto the nail beautifully. It has a beautiful curve also. What I'm going to do next is the same way I'll complete these 3 nails and the thumb off camera and I'll be back. Now we have applied the extensions. As you can see, they are on pretty well. Okay. Now there was a little gap in all of the nails that I had applied. We are going to fill that gap first, but before that we have to file the surface a little so that the next layer can get adhered onto the nail. For that I'm going to use a nail file. You can use any nail file that you have. So I'll be filing this off camera and then I'll be back. It's a normal filing, just this way you file all the way from the cuticle to the fingertip. So I have filed all of the nails, just reduced the height difference between the natural nail and the extension. Just nicely filed it. Okay, now just brushing off the excess powder from all of the nails. So now we will apply the gel on top of each of the nails. So starting with this nail, taking 1 drop and applying it on top of the nails. So all the nails have been nicely filed. They are flush from the nail to the free edge. You can see the curves are nice and beautiful. Okay, now what I'm going to do is shape the nails. So I am confused as to what shape I should put. I feel like going with a square nail itself, so maybe I'll go with a square nail itself. So I'll file the nails using a hand file. What I'm going to do is I'll just use a nail polish remover and wipe off the excess dust from the bottom also. So the nails are nicely cleaned off. Now is to the buffing part. There will be a lot of scratches on the nail from the nail file, so I'm going to just buff it. This makes the surface smooth. And the nail polish that we apply next on top of this looks very pretty. It will look very shiny and pretty. So now we are going to apply the polish. So this is the brand Just Herbs and this is Coffee Desire. We're going to apply a thin coat of it on the nail first. So the design that I'm going to do is cartoon pop nails. So it has come and gone, but I felt like doing it. So we are going to do a cartoon pop nail today. I'm not doing a matte version of it. I'm doing more of a glossy version of it. So I don't know how it's going to come out. So we'll see. We'll see together. It's a beautiful color by Just Herbs. So this is the two coats, how it looks like. Now we are going to do the design. For support, guys, I changed the positioning a little bit so that I can keep this on a firm ground and do it. And when you're working with nail polish, you have to work a little faster because the polish is bound to get dried off fast. So I'm working here pretty fast. But trying to get maximum perfection possible because we can't go back in this, guys. Not bad but not great also. So Now we'll try and just get it neat, the lines and all. So I'm going in with the same base color over the black. That is why I mentioned don't worry about the actual shape of the design. We can correct it, because by the time we finish all the other nails, the first nail would have definitely dried off, so we can correct it easily. Next we are going to put the white. Same way, so we are almost done, guys. I have applied the white also. Between each set of colors I am cleaning my brush, because this is a normal nail polish. If it sits on the brush, it is going to get dried and this brush will be of absolute no use then. So between each color I have dried my brush. So this looks fine. I am pretty happy with it. So now with the same thing, I am just going to clean the edges that has crossed on top of the polished skin. So taking a fresh one, while the others sit and dry, we can get rid of the excess. So that's done, guys. It would have been dried now. I'm just going in with a clear coat just to set all of these nails. So the nails are done. What I'm going to do now is apply the cuticle oil. That is done, guys. We are done. And that is it, guys. We are at the end of our video. This is the cartoon pop nail that I was talking about. This is my version of the cartoon nail pop, and I do hope that you all liked this video, because like I said, this is what we are trying to do here. We're trying to make nails out of normal polish. So this is the version. So I hope you all liked the video. Stay tuned for yet another video. Bye bye.